Howdy, howdy. How's everyone doing? Hey, wait. Uh-oh, that ain't right. Hold on. I'm gonna fix this. Okay, hi. I didn't even know I was in jalapeno mode, you guys. Well, there you go. It's fixed now. How's everybody doing? It's Friday. Holy hell, man. About time, too. I was about to lose it. Yeah. So here's the thing. I just read that there's a new Turok, apparently. I didn't even know. Turok Origins. Did anybody knew a new Turok was coming out, bro? I swear to God, I didn't know. Let me show you guys. Because I sincerely did not know, bro. Hello, Talis. Did you know about this, dude? There's a new Turok. Like, what are we doing? Why did I miss this? First gameplay demo 3 months ago. Is this out already, dude? The fuck? Watch the announcement trailer. Okay. Wishlist for when, though? Huh? Why is this article, like, going over it as if it's... Okay, Glory Days on Nintendo 64? I don't know, right? Announcement trailer. This is the one from 3 months ago, right? This is like a preview article? The greatest hits are here. Now Saber and Time is giving Turok Origins, which focuses on the co-op shooter action infused with elements of franchise. Okay. I'm gonna open this up. Maybe because they partnered with PlayStation. I don't want to throw dirt, but man, if I had to, I'd probably blame it on that. Where did my dark mode go? Oh, they expecting me to pay? I'll cancel right now, bro. I'll cancel right now. What do you mean, man? Uninstall this bullshit, bro. Fucking hell, man. Yeah, you guys suck. You didn't give me the free dark mode that I wanted. All right, let me open up top because I need to know what is going on here. Why is there no audio? Saber Interactive. How's everybody's Friday going? This is not a game. This is a cutscene. Stop it, bro. Stop it. This is not revealing anything. Oh shit, it is the original character, though. I need to know when this is out, dude. Well, it doesn't have Vin Diesel. I guess it's over. Oh no, that was Ark, right? That was Ark Survival. Oh shit! They have dragon scale armor, bro. Sick. Excuse me, when did we... Oh shit, it's third person, dude. Yo! Motherfuckers left the gameplay for like the last bit, I swear to God, dude. You telling me this is like a PlayStation exclusive? What makes choosing character a bit more interesting are the customization options. It's always fully co-op too. Look at the two dudes, or that's a girl, that's a lady. So did they Far Cry it up in here or what? Because that seems interesting to me. This might legitimately be good. What did it say on the website? It's coming to the series. It's coming to Steam. Steam, can you tell me the date on this thing? Please. There's no release date, dude, to be announced. It's way too early then. Sick. Yeah. There's definitely one to look out for. Untitled John Wick game. Yeah, that's probably gonna be ass. Don't know who's making it, but I have no doubt it's gonna be a bad launch. You can't make a John Wick game by just saying untitled John Wick game. That is the worst. It's like, oh yeah, we're making something with Gun Fu, but we don't have a story yet because, you know, he's not going to lose his other dog, is he? Well, he might, for the case of the video game. But if it's just the retelling of the original story, I don't know if I'm going to like that then. Because the movie did it better, obviously. But yeah, this looks interesting for sure. I'm a big Turok fan. By the way, there was this one Turok game. I think it was on the Xbox 360 even. I actually liked that one. Maybe I should go look for that one. Do we have that on PC? It was like Turok in a modern setting. I actually have the original N64 version. Apparently, I didn't even realize that. Dude, they do not have that one anymore. Oh, that's messed up, dude. I recently started getting like a craving for one of those boomer shooters. So Turok technically is. Fuck it, we'll just install it in a second here. So they clearly don't have the Turok from the Xbox 360 era. There was a Turok on the this one. This is the one. There's like the reboot thing. Turok video game from 2008. Turok 2008. That's the way to find it. They never made a PC version of it, dude. That's messed up, dude. So there's no way to like play it anymore then too, unless you have the older consoles. Where to find digital copy Turok reboot? Somebody's asking this back when? 3 years ago. myabandonware.com. The fuck? Okay, so it's a disc copy. They never came to Steam. I'm not gonna click that link, but yeah, it's definitely a thing. Damn, dude. Altar of Gaming. That seems like a legit website name. Are these like peers to like get the freaking game, dude? Windows Vista, dude. That's crazy. But yeah, this is one of the games that I used to love, even though like the multiplayer was just ass. I remember just hopping on a multiplayer match with my buddy, like 1v1, but we would just fight the dinosaurs. They were like little dinosaurs on the map. That made it funny because they sold it like, oh, it's gonna have co-op, and then the story didn't have any co-op. That was some bullshit. But yeah, I do enjoy this one just because it was so different. A full game for 4 hours. You can watch the full game.
Nothing we can do.
Nothing we can do. We got to get out into the jungle. And then you're in the jungle. You're doing some climbing shit.
Check this out.
Also, John Perlman voices him, which is crazy. Is it John Perlman? John Perlman? Perlman?
Stay down.
No, that's not him. Perlman. The actor.
That bridge is the only way across the valley. And that means we have to go through.
Ron Perlman. Ronald N. Perlman, that's him.
These guys have got some payback coming their way.
You can clearly tell if I shut this music up for a second here. You can tell it's him. Bro. Yeah, legit. Just the vibes.
Hey, over here. Check this out.
Yeah, this shit was good then. I enjoyed this. This is like, how old was I? Fucking
Stay down.
17 years
I
old.
don't want them to see us.
Unreal Engine at its finest, dude.
The valley. And that means we have to go through that base.
Let's keep moving.
I think this was Unreal 3.
These guys have got some payback coming their way.
I have a yogurt with me. It's a blueberry yogurt with protein. It's some good stuff, actually. Yeah, why can't we have energy drinks with protein? Does that shit exist, by the way?
Buddy's met some of those rats.
Does that exist, bro? I'm having this. It's high pro. It says high pro because it's high in protein. Any yogurt, really, any full-fat yogurt will have protein. Actually, skimmed yogurt will have protein as well, but I find personally. Also, why are we fighting humans all of a sudden? I don't know. I really don't know what the story was about, but I enjoyed the fact that there were like single blades of grass and shit. Good stuff, dude. And then it becomes like, yeah, we're gonna be fighting inside of a silenced version of your gun. Freaking dinosaurs are lurking about. Somebody spent so much time animating this, man. So well done. Love it. That's a different kind of dinosaur, man. That's like crafted in a lab. Oh, I didn't like that gun. Felt like such a weird gun. It's like I'm holding an antenna. But yeah, it's a game of a time. when games were like that. I suppose can't do anything about it. Oh well. Oh well. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna have my yogurt. I don't know about you, but we're blasting into the freaking weekend, and I'm having blueberry yogurt because we went to the gym, and I have to get my post workout protein somehow. I suppose that's what I was saying. Like we should have some way to put them in these drinks, dude. We should really have a way to put protein in Monster Energy beverages. And give it a clever name, please. Give it a clever name. I don't know what it would be named, but give it something clever. Monster Unchained. Bro, that'd be like the other name. It won't be Ultra. It'll be Monster Energy Unchained. I swear to God, it would have protein in it. Okay, Milou is here. Our new cat is here. I hope she doesn't like hop on the freaking desk. I don't know what the idea is. She's gonna be trapped here. Zuko is gonna be on the other end of the door. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this new Turok, you guys. It's looking hella good, man. It looks so clean. Look at that hair, dude. What the hell? Yeah, this could be interesting. Like the fact that they're going with third person as well. They're gonna have cosmetics, bro. They're gonna have cosmetic up to wazoo. You better believe it. Third person always means cosmetic, doesn't it? Like you just know it. By the way, shout out to VGC here, Video Games Chronicle. You can subscribe for just like $5 a month if you're into video game news. They have some good reporting here. They also do interview with some developers, I think, sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. Epic Games Launcher is getting a ground-up rebuild. It will boot up 5 times faster. Bro, I don't even care about the boot up time. That's never been a problem for me, dude. It just boots up. Like, it loads and then it starts updating every game. I don't care. I don't know what the problem is. People are just complaining for complaining's sake. I'd say like, oh, get a better PC. But that's really difficult now. Don't do that. So yeah, guys, we're going to be able to pre-order GTA soon. This has been finalized. This is the box cover. We have the Lamborghini looking freaking car or something, right? And like there are some scenes that might look familiar. Like this definitely feels like Vice City in a modern day for sure. But it's also harkening back to like the helicopters that can like sit on the ocean. And I'm getting retro vibes too because of seeing the freaking boat that was on the box cover before. The freaking alligator, dude. I'm gonna love being in the freaking swamps of Florida, then just getting bit by an alligator out of nowhere, ragdolling all over the place. That's gonna be hilarious, dude. Oh man. Pures for yeah. So I'm suspecting we're gonna. So Monday is the 22nd, 25th is Wednesday, which they're probably waiting for their quarter to pass or something. I don't know. They want to go into Q3 or something. Is that the reason? Either way, it's weird that it's not on a Monday because then everybody would be open to like freaking pre-order, but it has something to do with like the update days of the consoles, right? Every Wednesday, the stores on the consoles do get an update like this. So they will have a page for it and you'll be able to pre-order on your console of choice. I would recommend the Xbox since there's a chance that you might be able to like get the PC version through Xbox Play Anywhere later. Either way, you're going to be able to cloud stream it. If you buy it on Xbox, that's going to be 100% for sure. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. And to a certain extent, I don't know, maybe this is the case, but it could be that the Xbox Series S version, which is a lower grade console than the X, it might have some like cloud features to make it run smoother. I don't know. I don't know. It might just be a freaking cloud version of the X that you're going to be running. I don't know how they're going to do it. If it's going to be running, dude, it's going to be such an interesting case study for the Series S because Larian made a big deal out of it. They had to delay the Xbox version just because the Xbox Series S was causing trouble for Baldur's Gate 3, which I remember vividly because I wanted to buy it on Xbox. Then I ended up buying it on PC instead. Either way, it's going to be interesting. And we know that we're going to be expecting a trailer, right? There's going to be a trailer. Do you remember the trailer from GTA 5, dude, where like the lady explains everything in the game, what you can do, what you can't do? No, actually, they never said that you can't do anything. They just said you could do all of this shit and then expect more about GTA Online. So I'm hyped, dude. Can't wait. Can't wait. Honestly, it's going to be so good. Okay, I need to read up on Final Fantasy Revelation because I did a thing. And the thing that I did is the fact that I bought the previous 2 games because I already had Reintegrate, and then I also got the Rebirth. I know a lot of people are kind of mixed on Rebirth because apparently they kind of added the game time with like mini games, which, you know, necessarily I don't really hate that. Actually, I don't want to have a game where all you're doing is watching cutscenes anyway. So I'd rather just do the monotonous. It doesn't even have to be monotonous. Maybe it's a fun mini game. Who's to say? If you want to rush through a game, that's all your prerogative, bro. But for me, it doesn't really matter, especially if it's not like forced content. But apparently, some people did say it's kind of forced. But yeah. The director of the Final Fantasy VII trilogy says a scene in the upcoming 3rd chapter made him cry all 40 times he played it. Oh, shit. Well, it's showing Aerith her fucking flowers. So, we know what that's about, right? Because I don't know if that already happens in Rebirth. I'm not sure. Brazilian publication Omelette? What? Nice. They have covered their sources here, and that's kind of cool. Bro, they're kind of like, I don't know how they're getting all their reporting done in one place, but they're doing it, bro. Yeah, quite essential to the story of Final Fantasy VII, where Cloud goes through a moment in introspection and discovers his identity and how it fits in Zack, with Zack and Aerith. Bro, Zack's story from Crisis Core is such an underdog, dude. I think for people that played Final Fantasy VII back in the day, having Crisis Core on the PSP, dude, was like an enlightening moment to see the backstory of the Buster Sword, of Zack. Yeah. That shit was great. If only I could, like, relive it for the first time again now. Actually, I could. I could just play it and not try and remember anything. It would be great. But the question is now, would it be better to play Crisis Core now with like the remake and then playing Final Fantasy, the trilogy? Or should you play the trilogy and then hit Crisis Core? Because Crisis Core remake is kind of, or remaster rather, it's a remaster, it's not a remake. I have to be honest, it's kind of not, it's not that great. They use the same code, right? They just upped the resolution and they polished some of the textures. That's about it. They might have even used AI to do most of that shit. But either way, I think it might be interesting to play it that way, where you just see Zack and Soldier, the story about Soldier and how Sephiroth pretty much betrayed Soldier, right? That's what it comes down to, if I remember correctly. But either way, I'm looking forward to playing these, you guys. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Oh, God, what the fuck? What the actual fuck, bro? MSI prices its latest handheld at 1,800 as an exec says it will be a tough year for us and the gamers. Brother, you shouldn't be releasing hardware right now. Nobody's going to buy that. That's just going to sit there. At least don't make too many. Don't make too many. Because you're going to regret making too many, even though that looks really good, dude. I love how, like, the screen kind of protrudes to make it more hand-holdy, because, yeah, I can't really say. So they chose for a bigger screen without making the body too bulky. It's an interesting design, for sure. Rather weird, though, if you look at it from a front view. That look weird, dude. That look weird, man. Yeah, I'm gonna fit that in my pocket. Not so portable anymore, huh? But yeah, that's quite a lot of money, bro. That's a lot of money. And like, what performance are we getting? Okay, 1 terabyte of storage means nothing. It means nothing. Intel Arc B390 graphics. Okay. Mobile integrated GPU offering performance close to a lower 4050? Bro. Yeah, that's ass. Obviously, it's portable. I get it, but bro, like 2 generations before it even outperforms it, man. But it's an 80, of course. It makes sense. RTX 5050? Wait, is that even real? Is that even real? I don't know. Either way, it's not for me, dude. Not for me. Like I was almost thinking of actually doing that as well, by the way. I almost thought of buying that Xbox ROG Ally X or whatever it was. I don't know. Asus? I don't know if I like Asus, bro. I don't know. I know they needed a manufacturer and that was a good way to do it, but I'm not ready for that, bro. Not at all. Holy shit. So yeah, by the way, the press event for Unreal Engine happened. And that was indeed 2 days ago, but the fact that they were able to update Unreal Engine 5.8 to work with Nintendo Switch better is insane. Twice as fast. But why does it say specifically on the Nintendo Switch too? They're integrating AI. That makes sense. I'm literally just going over the headlines because I don't want to sit through like a 2-3 hour freaking presentation about Unreal Engine right now. Huh? Rockstar is giving last gen GTA 5 owners a free upgrade? What do you mean? Yes. Has not that anyone who owns the digital version of GTA 5 on PS4 or Xbox One will receive free upgrade to the current generation? Son of a bitch. That's crazy. Why would they do that though? Yep. The last trailer for the game, which has been subject of seemingly endless speculation and anticipation, was released in May. What the fuck? Dude, the last trailer is from May 2025? You're kidding. You're kidding. Okay, so it does make sense. Then they're going to release a new trailer next week. We're going to have like one of those trailers that like goes over how and what you can do in the game for sure. GTA 5 gameplay unveil. Is that how you say that? This is the one. I just know it from the picture. Why is it not? Oh, dude. God damn it, man. Why didn't it just go to YouTube? Okay, it's only 4 minutes. I didn't even realize that was just 4 minutes, by the way. I don't. Do you remember this one? I'm gonna pause our music real quick. It's a good one though. Dude,
with Grand Theft Auto 5,
this voice.
Rockstar have tried to reimagine the open world game in a number of ways. The game world is beautiful, massive, and diverse.
The resolution. Wait. Wait, this can't be. What the fuck? This is on their official website, bro.
Reimagining of modern Southern California.
Oh yeah, this was like back on the
Covering
PS3.
mountains and oceans, expensive stores and
Oh
strip
my
malls.
god, dude.
Urban decay
13
and
years ago,
untouched
man.
wilderness. Beaches and backwoods.
This was insane.
Sublime and the ridiculous. Greed.
This was
and
insane for back in the day.
Tell me
Like,
exactly.
oh my
what you
god, we're
want,
going back.
and I will very carefully explain to you why it cannot be. What?
We're going to Los Santos, bro.
So what we doing here?
We're working, amigo.
For the first time, the game features not one, but three would-be heroes.
So now what?
Michael.
By the way, this is back from when you were still reading magazines about this video game, by the way. Yeah, you probably already knew, right? You had like these sources that already said like, oh yeah, we went and checked the behind closed doors thing and you're going to be playing as this guy and that guy. And finally, as the audience, after seeing the artwork and shit, you're seeing them in action. And dude, you could tell that they had chemistry from the get-go.
Bank robber, and now less successful family man.
You know, you're a real asshole. What did you just say to me?
Stop it! You're ruining my yoga!
Franklin, a hungry street hustler convinced he's surrounded by morons.
We can't repo the assets of a dead man, big sitting cheap asshole.
And then there's Trevor. The
Trevor,
less said
yeah.
about him,
Oh god,
the better.
I completely forgot about that bit.
Introducing
Time
three
for the
lead
monster.
characters transforms both the narrative into one interwoven story and the structure of individual missions.
Yeah, this was a good showcase. Even though I didn't really like this mission that much.
And from one high-octane moment to another.
Gotcha.
Because I think it was a part of the FBI storyline, right?
Get us out of here. Roger that.
This helps to give missions new levels of diversity and intensity.
New levels. The entire game felt like a new level, bro.
When not on a mission, the use
Hey, yo.
of three lead characters also allow for a touch of voyeurism. As you
Yep.
can drop in at any moment and find out what your new friends have been up to as they go
Oh,
about
dude,
their
especially
days.
if you like came out and see what Trevor was doing was insane.
The world is not only huge, it's packed with a vast array of things to
Bro.
see and do. Cars to customize, planes to fly, clothes to buy, sports to play, nirvanas to pursue, oceans to dive, animals to spot, hunt,
Makes
and
me
be
want to
hunted
like
by,
play freaking
freaks to
GTA
watch
and then.
and befriend.
Well, obviously we're gonna be
Bounties
playing
to
6,
hunt,
but
and
5. I
on and
mean,
on.
should we play 5?
Oh, simply wonderful. And you?
Somewhere stuck between joyful and peachy.
Blind
There's
fire.
also been a huge focus on mechanics in the game to make every aspect as fun and fluid.
The radial
as it is
menus,
broad.
dude.
Everything from driving and shooting.
Everybody was so
Tennis
happy
and
that the
bike
driving from
It was fun and
GTA
responsive.
4 was gone then.
However, alongside all of this leisure, people also have to take care of business. For all their pretensions, these men are dangerous thieves.
It's an industrial area, right? So I'm thinking vehicles. Trash truck to block, tow truck to sack.
To survive, they have to set up
I
and
swear to
pull
God,
off a series
GTA
of
6 better have a good story,
increasingly
dude.
audacious heists.
Gentlemen, some plans for your attention.
I don't know if they can
The
top
player
this
sets
actually.
these up themselves, then decides how they execute them.
In
and
all
with
fairness, this felt like wholly original because like GTA Vice City was based off of like the 80s movies. GTA San Andreas was like based off of the movies based around the hoods in LA, right? And then like some stories and like a lot of references to
After the
movies as
cake is
well.
divided,
But this
you
felt
decide
like
what to spend your money
completely
on.
original.
Anything from sensible investments like tattoos
With a
and
lot
fast
of
cars, to risky ventures
I don't
like
know,
stocks and
influences
Los
from
Santos
other
real
genres,
estate.
of course, but still.
And then there's
They
Grand
teased
Theft
online.
Auto Online, which we will show you properly soon.
Oh, dude, whoever Dev 1 was, he knew what he was doing when he did that flyby. Bro, the Newswire Pre-orders begin June 25th. They didn't say a name, though. I don't know what GTA Online has turned into, but this is insane, bro, at this point. Fine Art Collector. Earn special rewards in GTA Online with Fine Arts Collector program. Oh, well. I haven't played GTA Online in like 3 years. To be fair. Bro, they made a video for it? Wait, I need to watch this on YouTube. Excuse me? Dude, they made a cover art reveal video? Sick. Dude. Oh my god, man. I can't fucking wait, dude. Give me the fucking trailer already. Give me the trailer with the lady announcing everything you can do in the game, in the world. Let's do it. Damn. Damn. This a lie. This a lie. This guy, wait. There's no video yet. There is no video yet. Yes, I am on high alert for this. There is no trailer 3 yet, Matt Teef. Anyway. GG's. You just gotta live a little longer, you guys. You need to make it to the end of the year, okay? You need to be able to play this, god damn it. Speaking of playing things, we should hop on some finals because I still have a while past to go there. Should we change and hop onto the finals? What do you think? I think yes. Hey, Seraphia, we just went over the news a little bit. I can't wait for GTA 6. I was thinking of maybe introducing you to GTA 5 at some point. And we could even play like the older GTAs just for fun and like to take you through those. Even though they look pixelated, they have a lot of weight. We have new drops. Drops around. Believe it. Can I get one of those? There you go. Drops are on. How's it going over there, Seraphia? Are you going to be grinding some Diablo while we play some games here as well?